So guys, as you know, recently the owner of Grower Garden, JANDEL, and the owner of Steal a Brainrot, SAMMY, have been at war. They've been fighting with each other about who's the better owner and who runs the better game. So today, we're gonna be building islands for each of them.
Wait. What? Like Steal a Brainrot Island?
Yeah. I want to see like what JANDEL's Steal a Brainrot Island would look like. Because, you know, SAMMY, he's the owner of Steal a Brainrot. This is what his Steal a Brainrot game would look like. But what would Steal a Brainrot look like if it was owned by JANDEL? Would it be better than SAMMY's Steal a Brainrot? Today, we're going to find out who would be the better owner, technically.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Well, hold on, Dad. Obviously, Sammy's Steal a Brainrot Island is going to be way better than JANDEL's.
I mean, you don't know that. JANDEL might have like some really good ideas for Steal a Brainrot. What if he like updates the game and like makes it 10 times more popular?
There's no way he can do that. Steal a Brainrot is way better than Grower Garden.
Have you ever even played Grow a Garden?
Yeah, like one time, and it was poop.
Ooh, snap. Hold on. You're throwing out some hot claims over here. I'm not going to lie. I've played Grower Garden one time as well. I've only played it once, but I haven't played it enough. I haven't played it enough to tell if it's good or not.
Interesting. We're having some spicy takes here.
So wait, this gives me an idea. Why don't we make this a competition? Baby Dash, why don't you build the SAMMY Island? You can stay on this island over here and like upgrade it and make it more SAMMY themed. And me and Ann can go off and build the JANDEL Island.
Yeah, sure. The Sammy Island is going to be way better than your guys' island.
Oh, no, it's not. We have 2 people. You only have 1.
Yeah, but I have a huge head start. Look at this. I already have a fully perfect island.
Well, that kind of evens it out. We have 2 people and you have a head start. But in order to do this, since we're on the admin servers of Steal a Brainrot right now, we can go into the chat and type in the command ;B_tools. This way, we can grab ourselves this block that lets us build, and this is what we're going to be using in order to set up the islands.
Ooh, okay. Can we also fly?
Oh yeah, we can. If we pull up these admin panels over here and then hit the fly command, then we can begin flying around, and this is how we're going to be building our islands.
All right, well, you guys get off of my island. This is a Sammy Island only.
All right. I'm getting off. I will say, though, I don't know if I'm on Team SAMMY or Team JANDEL. I'm like neutral. Yeah, I'm a neutral stance.
I think I'm on Team JANDEL.
Do you even play Grower Garden?
Sometimes.
All right, well, hold on. There's an invisible wall above us. In order to go through this, I just turned on the no-clip hack. All right, look at this. Now we're on top of the Steal a Brainrot Island. This is sick.
Oh, so that's how you go through it.
Yeah, just turn on the no-clip hack, and then you can go through. But anyways, and now that we're out here, it is time to start building our JANDEL Island. How are we going to do this?
Well, the first thing that we're going to need is a floor, obviously.
Yeah, you're right. And for a floor, let's just place down a block like right over here, and let's move it all the way out here. We'll build our island right next to yours, Baby Dash.
All right, I have some really good ideas for how to make this island more Sammy themed. It's going to be the best island ever.
We'll see about that. But anyways, here, and I'm making this island a lot bigger. We got to make it like the same size as the regular Steal a Brainrot Island.
Yeah, wait, I have an idea. Baby Dash has a bit of a head start, but why don't we just copy and paste his island?
Wait, that's not a bad idea. We might be able to do that. Let me try selecting all of his stuff real quick. And I've got it all selected. Should I do it?
Hey, don't copy my island. You guys have to build your own.
Ah, okay, fine. We'll build our own island. Luckily for us, though, it should be pretty easy to make our own island. All we got to do is just go here and change the color of this block into green. There we go. Now the platform is all green. And in order to make it look like the Steal a Brainrot style, we actually can even change the surface of the blocks to look studded. Look at that. Now it looks just like Steal a Brainrot and Grower Garden.
Luckily for us, Grower Garden and Steal a Brainrot style are pretty much the same.
You guys are just building your floor? I've already got my walls and everything over here.
Uh-oh. Baby Dash has a lot of progress there, and I think we should just steal his stuff.
Yeah, let's just copy it. He's not gonna notice.
All right. I'm just gonna go here, and I'm just gonna make a little selection of his entire island, and let me hit... This is gonna be risky. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. Let me hit the clone button. There we go. I just hit the clone button.
All right, now move it over quick.
All right. I'm moving it over. Wait, and it didn't work. I just unselected everything I cloned. Maybe the clone didn't work. I don't even know what I just did. I think I might have broken something. Okay, you know what? Forget this. Let's just stick to building our base.
All right, well, we need to start working on the walls. I'll work on the long walls over here.
I'll work on the short ones then. Let's put down another block, and then for the wall, honestly, we can probably just make it the same color as the one in regular Steal a Brainrot. We can probably just make it brown.
Wow, looking back at it now, Steal a Brainrot and Grower Garden's color schemes and everything are very similar.
Yeah, they're both like really Roblox style games, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've just gone ahead and added this one wall over here. The thing we need to do next is on top of the wall, we gotta add a little bit of grass. Baby Dash turned the grass on his side red because I'm guessing to like, you know, SAMMY, he's like, his whole color is red. So for our wall, we should probably do something similar. What color should we make ours?
Ooh, what if we make it yellow so that it looks kind of like the bee from Grower Garden?
Ooh, wait. Yellow actually looks kind of nice. All right, well, now we've got the wall over here. Let's go ahead and select both of these pieces of the wall, and then we gotta clone it and then move it away. Bro, my entire building tools are messed up right now. I don't know why the pivot anchor point thingies are over here, but now I should be able to move it a little bit more this way.
Yeah, all of the building tools are messed up.
It's fine. We gotta work with what we got here. I just gotta move this in the right position. Come on. It's almost there. And And boom, there we go. All right, we've got the second wall down.
Awesome. I'll just copy your top block for my wall.
But anyways, now the next thing that we need to do is add a little area for the Brainrots to come out of. And ooh, for this, since this game is supposed to be like grower garden themed, why don't we make it so that the portal where the Brainrots come out of kind of looks like something growing? It can look like vines coming out the side, moss on the walls.
I really like that idea. We should definitely add some moss on the walls.
Wait, honestly, we should add moss on the walls everywhere. That could actually be really good. But here, I'll start putting together the little gate portal thingy where the Brainrots will come out of. First things first, let me go ahead and set the surface of everything here into the studded look. That way I can just copy and paste it and it's all going to be studded. Wait, this is actually coming together so nicely.
We should make it green.
Yeah, we can make it green so that it looks like something plants-like. Wait, this actually looks so good.
We should also put a bunch of flowers and stuff all over the map.
We can even put some crops like pumpkins and corn. Wait, that could actually be kind of sick. But here, I'm trying to move this pillar over here. I just copied it, but now, as you know, the build tools are a little bit weird right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm moving it a little bit to this way. That looks pretty good. Actually, that's a little bit too narrow. Gotta move it a little bit farther out. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks perfect. Let me add another block over here.
I'll start putting together some of those crops.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be sick. All right, this is looking pretty good, I think. I just gotta make this all like nice and perfectly lined up. Like right now, this block over here is a little bit thinner than the other one. So let me move that in. There we go. I think it has to be a little bit tall. Actually, wait, I think I need to make it a little bit farther out. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. And then let's make it the same color of green. Is that the same color? Oh, I think that's the same color. And then do the same thing with the surface. And wait, no, that color is wrong. It's a little bit brighter than the one that I had earlier. There we go. Now that's looking good. And boom, now we've got the portal over here. There's a couple of changes that I want to make to it though. We need to add like a black wall behind it so that it looks like a portal and not just a frame that's going into the wall.
I'm putting together a pumpkin for the first plant. What do you think?
Ooh, I kind of like it already. I can kind of see how that's coming out to be a pumpkin. Let me go ahead and build a big wall over here though. Wait. Instead of making the wall like the portal just black, like in normal Steel Brainrot, what if we do a different color?
What color are you thinking?
What would represent a garden? All right, what about, let's see. Maybe orange?
No, we already got orange on the walls over there. I don't think orange would work.
Okay. What about just like a brighter color of green?
Wait, no, that blends in with the grass too much.
Okay, what about a darker color of green?
I think that could work. Yeah, the dark green looks really good.
Sweet. Now we've got the dark green. The next thing that we need is the carpet. And that is very, very important because this is crucial to steal a Brainrots. The carpet is like that's like a staple of the game.
A staple? What does that mean?
I don't know. That's just a saying that I hear people say. I think it means like it's a very important part of the game. But yeah, like I was saying, the carpet is going to be very important. So we need to nail that. We need to make sure that that looks really good. Let me just make this a little bit thinner so that it's perfectly sized. And then let's make it go across the entire span of the island.
What color do we make the carpet though?
Yeah, that's going to be the tough part. Maybe we can make it, I don't know. Let's just try around with different colors actually. First of all, let's make it all studs and then let's play around with some colors. How does yellow look? Wait, yellow actually looks kind of good.
I like it. It kind of looks like hay.
Yeah, it's like a little hay walk path. Wait. Actually, what if we do it like this? Look at this. Now it's like a dirt path.
Oh, that looks awesome. All right, I think we should stick with this.
Yeah, this is great. Maybe I can make it a little bit darker actually.
No, actually, I think the brighter one was better.
Yeah, let's leave it like that. But wait, there's one more thing that I think we can do with this portal that could be kind of cool.
What's that?
Well, this wall over here that we've got, let me just select it. What we can do is actually change the material of it to give it an even cooler look.
Ooh, like what type of material could we use?
Maybe neon? Nope, not neon. Not neon at all. Bricks? No, that looks terrible. What materials could be really cool for this wall? Maybe plastic? No, that's what we had before. Sand? No, that's terrible. Grass? No, that's horrible as well.
Maybe we should just stick with plastic.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just stick with plastic. All right, I was wrong. One thing that we can do, though, that could be kind of cool is we can add some particles. Look at this. If I select a thing over here, like this wall, can I select the wall? I don't know if I'm selected the wall properly. But look, we can add particles. Like, we can add some cool-looking sparkle effects. Look at that! Wait, and doesn't that look sick?
Oh, that looks awesome. Can we change the color of it?
I think so. Yeah, we should be able to change the color. All I gotta do is just make it green like this. That is looking so grower garden. Wow. Baby Dash, I bet your base doesn't have sparkles and stuff inside of it.
I don't need sparkles. Sparkles are for losers. My base looks cool.
Let's take a look at your base. Whoa. And his base is looking very different than the regular Steel Brainrot. He's definitely doing some stuff there.
It's fine. We're gonna absolutely smoke him.
One thing that we actually need, though, is bases. Yeah, we're gonna need to get some bases inside of our lobby.
Yeah, building those from scratch is gonna take a while.
Yeah, I was thinking what we could do is steal them from Baby Dash. You know what? I'm gonna go and do a little bit of espionage. I'll be right back.
Oh, no, you're just flying away.
Okay, I need to go inside of this kid's base and I gotta steal one of his stuff, one of his bases. This invisible wall is blocking me though. He's got good security. And do you copy? I'm entering the base.
You're treating this like a spy mission.
I know, it makes it very intense. All right, I just no-clipped in using our standard issued no-clip tool.
My base is looking so awesome.
Whoa, and hold on, I'm gathering intelligence right now. He's got like glowy walls. This is actually kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. He's also got yellow stuff on his base. He's got a yellow pathway.
Oh, well, good thing our pathway is brown.
Yeah, good thing our pathway is brown. All right, I'm just gonna pick up one of these empty bases over here and then hit clone. And now that I've got it selected, wait, I can't move it. It's not letting me move it. Oh, I've got it. All right, and I'm coming over.
Did you get it?
Take a look at this.
Awesome. And it's even yellow too. That fits our theme.
Yeah, but I think we should change the color. We don't want it to be the same as Baby Dash's.
You made sure to clone the base though, right? So he's not gonna notice that it's gone?
Yeah, I cloned it. We're all good. Let me just move it over here though, and then we can change the color and stuff.
Maybe like some sort of orange color could look cool. Kind of like autumn leaves.
Oh, wait, that could look kind of cool. Like tree leaves in autumn. Is autumn a season? Yeah, it's a season. Let me line up these bases with Baby Dash's though, because Baby Dash, he started off with like regular steel or Brainrot as his base. So I'm gonna line up the bases nicely. Wait, our walls are kind of thinner. This is probably good enough. Now let's try some different colors for this. Let's see. Green, I mean, it's not horrible.
Wait, Grower Garden's whole theme is green. Remember that time they made all of their users change their skins to that green thing?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we should do something like green. Oh, actually, this darker green doesn't look so bad. What about this one?
No, that looks too light. Just make sure it doesn't look like a booger.
Yeah, wait, this is kind of like booger green, but it's not bad actually. It's pretty good. You know what? I like this. I think we should go with that.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Now let me clone the base, and here's the tough part. I gotta move them and space them perfectly with these wonky build tools. Oh, actually, wait, no, I've got this under control. This is working pretty good. There we go. Let's just space all of these out. I think there's too much room between bases. Or wait, no, there's not enough room between bases. Let me move that one there. Move this one a little bit further this way.
Make sure everything looks pretty even.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think of this? How's this looking?
Let's see. I think there's too much space between the two bases in the middle.
I think so. Let me zoom out so I can get a better look. Yeah, there's a little bit of space between those two bases. Let's move this one a little bit there. And, yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. And now that we've got one side done, we can just clone it onto the other side.
Awesome.
One thing, though, I think we should move the bases a little bit farther back. I think they're too close together right now.
Yeah, that looks pretty awesome.
All right, great. Now that I've got all this selected, though, let me just clone it. And here's the tricky part. Gotta make sure that I clone this and move it properly.
Looks pretty good so far.
Now I gotta rotate it, though. So let's select the rotate tool. And, oh, man, why are the building tools so messed up?
I don't know. My building tools are like broken too. Everything is so big.
Yeah, that's the thing. All the controls are super big. No, I just undid my stuff and now it's all undid.
Why are you?
Well, Baby Dash, what are you doing on your base? What exactly are you doing to make it more Sammy themed?
What do you mean? I'm doing everything I need to do to make it more Sammy themed.
Yeah, like what? Are you doing anything other than like changing the color?
Yeah, I'm doing lots of stuff actually.
Like what?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing over there, little guy?
I'm not a little guy. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and you'll find out when I win the battle.
All right. We'll see about that.
There's no way he's putting down plants around his map too.
Yeah, the plants thing is pretty clever. I'd be surprised if he copies that. Anyways, I need to line up the bases on these sides perfectly. So let me get on that. Man, if only these build tools weren't so massive. This is actually quite infuriating. I think I got to use this control handle here. And then, okay, there we go. Now I've got everything pretty close to being perfectly lined up. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good.
What do you think of these plants that I put here?
These actually look sick. Okay, now that we have these plants, we got to put these all around the map.
Yeah, I'll get on doing that.
And wait, one more thing that we're also going to need is an exit portal. But for that, we should be able to just copy this entrance one and make it a little bit different over there. I'll do that. Let's select all of the blocks here for this entrance portal and then clone. And then let's see, can I move it all properly? Oh, it looks like I'm moving it up right now. There we go. Oh, yes, this is perfect. The controls are actually kind of working in my favor right here. Let me rotate everything as well. Man, I wish there was just like a flip button. That would be so nice.
A flip button would be perfect for these plants as well.
Yeah, because then you could have each one in like a random orientation. All right, let me just move all of this to be lined up perfectly though. I think that looks good. And then move it over here. And all right, how's this looking? Oh wait, and hold on, look, you can actually change the position with text over here. Wait, what does this do? Move tool local? Oh my goodness, and
wait, what?
We can move our move tool. Hold on, I gotta whisper. I don't want Baby Dash hearing this. Look, when you're using the move tool, you can move the axis to local. Then it's gonna let you just play around with like a smaller axis, I guess.
Oh, how did we not see this earlier?
It is actually so clutch. All right, this is actually a competitive advantage. Baby Dash is gonna get smoked.
Well, here, help me put these plants around the map. We're gonna need to put a lot of these to make it look cool.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let me start off. Wait, and we gotta make it so they're not floating. Look, this one's floating.
It was tough to move it earlier, but now that I know we can use the local axis, this is much easier.
What are you guys doing over there? You guys sound suspicious.
We're not doing anything at all, Baby Dash. Don't even worry about it. Let me move this apple. Uh-oh, wait, I just cloned it and it's not working anymore. What did I do?
The build tools are still a little weird.
Oh, there we go. I got the apple. All right.
Did you guys discover some new glitch?
No, we didn't discover a glitch. Not at all. Not a single glitch. The axis thing even works with like the rotate tool. This is perfect. All right, let me select this corn.
You guys built corn on your side?
Oh yeah, we got corn, we got wheat, we got berries, we got a little bit of everything.
Well, do you guys have spiders?
Ew, no, that's disgusting. Why do I want spiders here?
Well, because Sammy, he's like a spider. He has like a spider crawling on his face.
Well, luckily for us, we're not building the Sammy base. Also, isn't that kind of gross? There's a spider on your base. Ew. Why would you want that? Oh, wait, and look what I just discovered. You can pick up multiple things and clone them. You see that corn over there?
Yeah.
I've got that corn and this thing selected. This is actually kind of an OP method. Oh, wait. Flipping the flower around is kind of broken, though. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. How did it end up like that?
I don't even know. I must have flipped it a lot. Yeah, okay. Flipping the flower is a bit tricky. Oh, that's because it's using like, oh yeah, the pivot point is not the center. It's the local axis. I think that's why. But this is kind of a good method. We can just select multiple of these things that can be flipped perfectly in any orientation and then just move those. I'm going to start doing that from now on. Let me clone this and let's move it. Oh, not that way. Move this bush. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. In order to move this, I can't use the local axis, I don't think.
Yeah, I think for some of these things, we do need to use the global axis.
Oh, man. All right. I got excited for a moment. Yeah, what in the world is this? Whenever I move it, they all move in different directions. This is very, very interesting.
Well, let's just move everything around, and then this place is gonna look awesome.
What happens if I use the last axis? Wait. This might be the method. Let me select all of this stuff and then clone. Oh, wait, and the last axis seems to be working perfectly.
Okay, great.
New trick discovered. Okay, now that I've got that bush moved over there, what I'm gonna do is select this corn as well, along with the bush, and then clone both of these. And look at this. Now I can move them both and just flip it around wherever we need.
We need to put down a lot more stuff, though.
Yeah. Here, let me just move these things over here to be more out in the open. Why in the world did I move this inside of this base? Okay, there we go. This area looks kind of nice. Can I flip it? Oh, yeah, I can. All right, that looks good.
We need to put down more flowers. The ones that we have are too close to each other.
Yep. I'm on it right now. I'm selecting these flowers over here. And then let me hit clone. And boom. Oh, yes, this is looking great. Let me grab a copy of these purple flowers. And let's move these somewhere. Oh, I think someone cloned the petals of the flower, but not the other parts.
Oh, that's fine. We can just delete that.
Let's move this purple flower right over here. This looks pretty good. And I think we should get a couple more pumpkins in here too. We only have like 2 pumpkins.
Yeah, the pumpkins are gonna be huge.
Let me grab this pumpkin and move it over here. One big pumpkin, I will say. Very large pumpkin.
Did you just call a pumpkin a pump?
Yeah, it's short for pumpkin. You guys ever have pump pie?
I've had it before. It tastes so good.
Yeah, it's pretty delicious, isn't it?
All right, but I think our base is looking pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, this is looking pretty epic. And it looks like it's starting to become dark too. We should check out each other's bases while it's still nighttime.
And okay, my base is ready as well.
All right, great. Well, in that case, let's go around and it's time to find out whose base is better.
We can look at my base first. We gotta save the best for first.
Okay, I'm making my way over and what in the world is going on here?
Welcome to my base.
What the? Why is there faces everywhere?
Well, because this is Sammy's face and I put it on every base.
Interesting. Wait, Baby Dash, you can't even go through them.
I didn't know how to turn off collide.
I'm gonna need to take off a couple of points for that. I kind of like the way everything looks though, I'm not gonna lie. I like the glowy stuff and were these supposed to be spiders?
Yeah, I was trying to make small spider eyes on them, but I didn't have enough time.
Wait, this actually would have been kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the spiders.
It's just the same as the plants on our side.
But wait. It's becoming nighttime. Before it becomes nighttime, we should go take a look at me and Anne's base. Baby Dash, why don't you pull up?
All right, I'm coming over. Whoa, that is a lot of green. This is a very interesting base.
What do you think? Is this heat or is this not heat?
Well, it's very green. It looks so dead around here.
Okay, well, maybe that's because we didn't have the tool shop or the fuse machine.
You're right. We should have cloned that too.
Wait, what? Clone? What do you mean clone that?
Nothing. Totally didn't steal the bases from your side. Hey, we had to steal the bases though. We were not going to build these from scratch.
I mean, this is all right.
If we had the tool shop and the fuse machine, it would have been so much better.
Look at all of the plants and bushes we had around here though. Isn't that kind of sick? And look. We even had a glowy area where the Brainrots will come out of.
I think Sammy's base is still better.
Well, I think our grower garden base is better. If we started off with everything that you started off with too, then we would have totally won.
No, you wouldn't have. You guys could have just cloned the shop and stuff, but you didn't think of that, so I win.
Hey, okay, well, hold on. Nobody made an official vote yet on who wins. I don't know which base I like better either, though. These bases are both kind of sick. I don't know. They're both pretty good. You know what? Comment below whose base won. Sammy's base or Jandel's base.
It was obviously Sammy's base.
I don't know. I mean, our base would have been cool, too, if we had the shop and the fuse machine and the spin. Imagine what we could have done with a spin. That would have been so sick.
We could have had a vegetable spin. Whichever vegetable it lands on, you get.
Yeah, that would have been really sick. Also, while you're down there commenting, you should hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 1 million subscribers. That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.